The old self, guys, the old self. Something the old self love to do and easy to do, guys, is complain. Yep, guys. So that's my own experience, what I witnessed. The old self, oh baby, love to complain so much. The old self, that's his thing. Complain every day. Make you see only the worst can happen. The old self is easy to complain. You can experience something great and amazing, and your old self gonna go in your mind, tell you, hey man, you're not doing good, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You know, that's actually the ego trap. The ego play, this kind of way. You know, that's the way the ego play game, guys. The ego love to play game, but sometimes it make you complain, it make you, oh, you stupid, why do this, why do that, and to go back to that old self, to go back to that same old state. That's the reason why it's true point, guys. It's very, very important, guys. It's necessary to all the time to be in a state of gratitude all the time. Bats is beauty. Hey, what's up, Bats? How are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we talk about spirituality. We talk about the power within. We talk about how to manifest your own reality, how to create your own reality, and how to be consistent with yourself because the true power is within, and we live in a simulation. So welcome everyone here. Welcome Demon. How are you, Demon? How are you, Demon? Demon Slayer, right? You watch the Demon Slayer. So yeah, guys. Anything about manifestation, guys, you have to remind yourself, guys, to be all the time in a state of gratitude, guys, because that old self, that ego, gonna play mind with you. That ego, that old self, gonna play trick. You know, make you feel some type of way. This here Jack clip game. Should we play video game? Live 2 is a video game too. Excuse me, live is a video game, man. Live is a simulation. Yeah, guys. So, like I said, guys, remember you've been like the reason why it's so easy to go back and complain. The reason why it's so easy to go, to the old self and complain about life, complain about something, because society, the society, the collective belief is based upon of complaint. So you have all those memories from complaint, and anybody like spend like 3 or 5 years in bad instead of complaining all the time. Focus to see living hard is impossible to actually achieve this, and you have to be that way. So it's gonna be very uncomfortable to actually embrace that new state of possibility. And something I would like also is someone can do good, a lot of good thing, a lot of amazing stuff. What they do, this they complain unconsciously. That happened to me too, but I kill it right now. I'm really focused on gratitude more because that's the signature I'm receiving. And the more you're grateful about anything, the more sorry, the more you can see actually possibilities. That's the reason why I recommend everybody to more focus on gratitude, to really focus on gratitude because The old self gonna trick you guys. You can have money right now, and the old self say, "Man, you spend that money. You're not supposed to be doing that." And you start to see lack. But the old self gonna come to you like a logical way, but actually it's not a logical way. That actually fear. Okay, that actually fear, and you have to remind yourself, "Oh man, no, I'm more. I'm more than that. I was not more enough. I'm extremely rich. Money was come to me. I'm more with money. Money love me." Okay, because this is a simulation, guys. Everything starts with belief. Everything starts with them. You know, and a lot of people, guys, that's why I do a lot. You know, they're more focused on complaint. They actually see possibility. Most people focus more on complaint to see actually possibility. But as I said, everything is possible. You have to give it to yourself. And you have to stop and listen to the old self. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Guys, if it was so easy, everybody would do it. But it's not difficult, just uncomfortable. That's it. But you have to take that decision deeply from yourself. You have to take actually that decision really deeply and be that person for real. You have to take that decision. Yeah, of course, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but guess what? It's gonna lead you well from success. That's where it's gonna lead you. That's the key. But you have to able to make that change. You have to have that courage to say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna actually become that person, that identity right now. I'm extremely rich. I have money. That's who I am. I always have more than enough. And you have to be grateful for everything you have right now. So the more you're grateful, guys, the more actually God will give you more. The more you're grateful, actually gonna see more possibility. That's the reason why it's very important, guys, to always focus on graduate. Like focus, go all the way in graduate, guys. And like right now, I just received some money, guys. My business, and because that's my first time I give somebody a lot of money because that person want a big, 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 big issue, guys, and I give that money. In my mind, tell me, man, why so stupid? Why you do that? It's just supposed to be half half away or whatever, and try to calculate everything. I say, you know what? Shut the fuck up. That's what I say in my mind. I say, hey, quiet. And the way I do it, I just focus on gratitude. I just put myself, my awareness on gratitude mode. And my mind will tell me, man, you know what? Guys, unconsciously. That's the reason why I tell people, like, your worst enemy is you. Yeah, you have no enemy from the external. Your biggest enemy is you, because that ego, when you spend like probably 20 years, 25 years in body the state, and you take some time in logical, been do the right thing, but actually been create all the hell of a life for you, but unconsciously you don't know. And you try to become a new person, you try to become that new identity, but it's gonna be very uncomfortable. But gratitude open door. Okay, let me read it again. Gratitude open door. Gratitude is very powerful. If you put your whole attention on gratitude on anything that you will experience, right, you're gonna have it. See yourself when you have that, you know. And sometimes even your restrictions, right? If you see your mind unconsciously try to control everything, go back in gratitude, guys. Go back in gratitude. Like I said, guys, your worst enemy is you. And that's what the ego want. You want to go to that old self again. Complain, see life is hard, see life is that way. See, you have to fight. See, you have to struggle to become successful. See, you have to do those things. That's the reason why you need a lot of courage. Okay, courage is important, guys, in this knowledge. You have to have a lot of courage to become that new identity. For real. You have to have a lot of courage to tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna be that person. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, even everything can be good. Like everything can be so good right now in your life right now. Your ego gonna try to oh like trust me guys. I experienced that. I experienced that. Hello, who's that? Relation? Diana Raise. Hey, hello Diana, how are you? Hello, association stuff. So you have to able to have that courage because everything can be so good, really good in your mind. Try to find something to complain about it, guys. And you're supposed to be actually more grateful. Yo, we're supposed to laugh. Eh. So your mind gonna always find something to complain about, guys, because that like your memory from your body, that old consciousness want like familiarity, right? You want like feel comfortable from that old self, scarcity, can predict how it's gonna be happening. I'm gonna lose that money. This is gonna be happening to me. That's gonna be happening to me. You love that a lot. So you have to have that courage to be able to change all those things. Huge, big courage, not a little courage. Big courage, powerful courage to be able to change all those things. Guys, your worst enemy is you. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If you think you have an external enemy, no, your worst enemy is you. That's why focus on self is the most important thing ever. Everything you see the external is your reflection of it. Good or bad. It's just a reflection of you. Your worst enemy is actually your again. When you think like I achieve in my life, I'm not supposed to be never complain about my never complain about anything about my life. But unconsciously I find myself complaining about something. I'm serious guys. I'm really serious guys. I'm really serious. Unconsciously I find myself to complain about something. I said, damn, like, hmm, your worst enemy is you. Unconsciously I find myself start to try to unconsciously. That's the reason why we understand how why Dr. Jesus I say always eyes open being that the state. Because it's so easy, guys. It's so easy to go back to that old self. So easy. So you have to like become a new identity deeply, guys. It's so easy go back to that old self. So easy like this. Because unconsciously I find myself trying to just crazy guys. Open. Bing bang, bing bang, bing bang, bing bang. Hey, what's up, bro? I was calling you, man. I was the old self is ready to slip way back. Yeah, bro. I'm that ass, man. I just I have to explain with that, man. I'm gonna explain what happened. Actually, If I can hear me? Oh yeah, right now I'm good. Yeah, so yeah, man, like bro, like that's why we came down to realize, yes, something good happened, man. I feel something good and amazing, really good. And I did something, and my old self, man, like tried to drive me back. Unconsciously, I was doing my meditation. I said, what's going on? Try to make me see I'm done. And guys, I'm telling you guys, it's so easy to slip to go to the back to the old self. That's the reason why you have to be consistent. That's the reason why you have to be grateful all the time and every day. That's the reason why people are gonna tell you mean. You're not mean. You just know the truth. Okay? Because for me right now, I cannot complain about anything right now. Really, I don't have time to complain about anything because I know the truth. I know I'm everything, and I know everything's perfect because everything starts with me, and I'm with everything. That's the power. It's not being delusional. You just know the truth. You just know the truth about yourself. You know the truth about everything. Start with you. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's very uncomfortable because the ego. You have to have that courage. That's why community help a lot. That's why you have to. Eventually, you feel very, very, very uncomfortable. You keep in by that state. You keep doing it because if you listen to your ego sometimes or your emotions sometimes, you never do anything. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Master self is not something very easy. It's not difficult, but it's very uncomfortable. Especially when all of us been programmed based on limitation. It's very uncomfortable, really uncomfortable, really, really uncomfortable, guys. You have to have a lot of courage. You have to have a lot of courage, and you have to have a lot of um, so much passion too, right? So much passion to be that person. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. That's that stuff is yes. I got a beautiful result today. But what happened? My old self. Like I said, guys. If you think you have an enemy from the external, you don't have. I'm gonna be honest. If you think you have an enemy from the external, no, you don't. No, you don't. Your real enemy is you. I'm gonna make a video about that. Your real enemy is you. Okay? It's you. You have no enemy, guys. Only persons actually stop you is you again. Because nobody else can stop you. No one can stop you. No one can stop you. We're unlimited being the experience the unlimited dream. We are here we're the master and the destroyer at the same time. Yes, that's true. It's very true. You know, only you can stop yourself. Nobody else. Nobody else, guys. Nobody else. That guys, when I embody a state, someday I feel like I'm just the old memory. I feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like death. Guys, people will like talk. Only one person actually explained that how it's very uncomfortable to be in a state. Is Dr. Just explained that. Is explained like how it's gonna be very uncomfortable. People don't realize that, guys. Change is very uncomfortable, guys. Especially when the whole society is based on fear, based on complaint. Change is very uncomfortable, really uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm, I'm serious, guys. Change is very, very uncomfortable. You have to have a lot of courage, especially master yourself, and to become the co-creator of your own reality. Because you have only one thing to stop you, it's your own self. And the second, I can say, number two is the external people circumstances. But the number one, the number one now, it's you. It's you. It's really you, guys. Like I said, everything can be so good. Everything can be so great. And you put your mind something like, oh, that gonna happen to me. I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna lose that. I know it. That's gonna happen to me. That's what growth is uncomfortable, but is the free is the yes, that's true. Growth is uncomfortable, but its food is the sweetest. Yes, that's true. 100%. 100%. Like guys, people like take like physically, like going to gym is help. No, mentally master your mind, emotionally master yourself is the most uncomfortable stuff ever. It's very uncomfortable, guys. Like master your mind, master your emotion, and able to discipline them to make them only one way. Focus on gratitude, especially when you have that external reality based on fear, based on complaint, based on fight, based on like your whole entire world, guys, is based on those things. And you have to have a lot of courage, my friend. You have to have a lot of courage, guys. You have to have a lot of courage, guys. A lot of courage. A lot of courage, man. Like so deep courage. So deep courage, guys, and really put yourself in a state of gratitude, guys. You have to do it. Hey, guys, right now I got a good amount of money, guys. Right now, just today I did something like I just give some extra money with someone, right? In my mindset, why you do that? Guys? It's 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 crazy, right? And now I was swap my phone, everything. All those thoughts come. I say, hey, what? Wait a minute. I said, come on, hey. And I tell him, I said, man, I've been experiencing this, I've been experiencing this, I've been experiencing all those things. So it's not the time right now to feel about this little thing. It's not the right time to right now to get focused on and complain and to see some. No, 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 no. No, it's not the time right now. And I just did all the whole reverse, and I was laughing at my old self because I know that's my old self. You know what I did, guys? I just go deep focus on being grateful. And that's the reason why I tell people a lot of people self sabotage their success. I almost self sabotage my own success, and I did that multiple times unconsciously. Unconsciously, okay, guys. The moment you give that, for me, the most crazy thing. Why it's so easy? Like, why it's so easy to go to that old self? Like, that's some. I don't have the answer yet, but I'm gonna do a lot of research this week. A lot of research, a lot of observation. Why it's so easy to go back to that old self? Why? Why it's so easy to go to feel more like easy like this instantly, but it's very hard to be in a state of happiness and success all the time. Why it's so easy? I'm gonna do my whole research about it. Why it's so easy? It's too easy, guys. It's too easy because familiarity. Yes, but I know it's familiarity, but yeah, I don't say it's familiarity, but eventually, like, okay. It's familiar, but when you know something is good for you, right? You have to why not stay with it? You know that you experience it, but it's so easy to go back. Bro, like you know what I'm saying. Everybody know that. Everybody know that, right? Even Dr. Joe talk about that a lot. You know, it's so easy to go back. It's crazy. Maybe the human DNA. I don't know. I have to do some research. Is the brain survival instinct, my friend? Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. No, that's a part of it. I don't know. Maybe the DNA stuff. I don't know. I have to do some research about it, guys. Because it's too easy, guys. It's so easy to go back to the old self. Like really easy. It's so easy to, you know, why? You know the thing, like, because I know who I am. So when I experience this thing, I don't see that's me. I see, oh, that's a part of me. That's a part of the old self. Why it's so easy? I try to understand that the human brain, why it's so easy to go back in this fear mode, in this survival mode, and then so you can like, for me, like my goals, my goals is to be for the rest of my life in a self-gratitude mode, for the rest of my life in a state of happiness, of gratitude mode, every day, 24 hours, every day. But the thing behind it, guys, is very uncomfortable to be in the state. It's very uncomfortable. Yes, you can. Yes, everybody can. But your body gonna challenge you. Your ego, your body gonna challenge you a lot. Gonna it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. And I do a lot of research behind it. I try to understand the science behind it, but you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. They would love the conformity. That's why the ego wants to stay in a state. Yes. So for me, why not try to do reverse? Like the way the brain love, like I try to make gratitude the most comfortable. If I actually not be in that state of gratitude, I feel some type of, I don't feel okay. If I not in a state of abundance, I don't feel okay. So I try to do the reverse right now. But something I realize also, like right now, I'm not gonna teach it. I'm not teaching it. I just asking myself questions to understand what's going on, in society and me and everybody, right? And people can leave their thought, you know, see how they see everything. So okay, it's so easy. It's so easy to go in the state, right? Fear, scarcity, complaint. Okay, okay. Let's see, like, if you actually do the reverse, because the uncomfortable state is kind of scary, but yes, that's true. That's true. But okay, so imagine if you make the difference, like we become so much in the state 24 hours a day, and the moment we go actually in scarcity mode, we feel very uncomfortable, and we want to go back in that state of abundance and gratitude, all this thing, right? But something gonna be happening, guys. The external, guys. That's something gonna be happening. I'm gonna share something, guys, with everyone. With everyone. I'm gonna show what's gonna happen, guys. Something has happened, guys. Something crazy gonna happen. So I'm just like a scientific guys, trying to like a science. So tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Give me a second now. Tell me, guys. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, that's gonna be happening, guys. Emotional bond, guys. So much emotional bond gonna break. Tell me if I'm wrong, right? Because the whole society based on fear, right? And if anyone actually change who they are and they really focus on a state of of the state, right? Like more gratitude, all those things, right? And I think the emotional bond gonna break because most people, they're addicted with their own, you know, they talk about their addiction because people using each other to affirm their own addiction about emotional stuff. And when you say emotion, you see energy, emotion, you see information. So, and when you're in a state of scarcity, that's mean you're in a state, when you're in a state that's your emotion, that's a state you're in your environment. So let's say, yeah, guys, this is gonna be a lot of emotion. You're gonna be, it's gonna be, not actually loneliness, but you're gonna find yourself lonely because you're gonna, the emotional bond gonna break with places, with people, with everything. But you're gonna find other people, other people just like you. But because when you change so much, you don't feel you cannot relate with the old story anymore. And I think you have to go full in. Don't go in a halfway. You see. So that when people like feel the vibe, I feel the vibe, I feel the energy, I feel this, I feel that. The link, the energy, the both have the same energy, they link together, right? So I think if anyone, I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna actually do it. I'm gonna do it this the whole week. I'm gonna do it the whole week, and not only the whole week. I'm gonna do it the whole about like the whole year. I'm gonna see what's gonna be happen. That's me, guys. I just take this thing like fun. I'm gonna see what happen. A lot of people gonna see me. A lot of people gonna think about me. I'm gonna start today. I'm gonna actually start today right now. Be in the state and see like in December what's gonna be happen. I'm gonna go all the way full mode, in the state every day. And I don't care how I feel uncomfortable or not, I'm gonna always be in that state. And I'm gonna actually speak my truth too. I'm I'm gonna let you know, guys, in December what's gonna be happening. If anyone want to do it, just do it too. Because I want to do the reverse. Why not? Because it's boring, guys. All the time, be in the state all the time. It's so easy. You can spend the whole time, the whole day. And I got a friend, just actually, she's dead because of depression, guys. Because actually, sadness and depression, scarcity. She's dead. That's crazy, guys. There's emotion can kill you. There's the emotion create a health issue. And you can pass away anymore anytime. It's very scary. So yes, guys. So I'm gonna be live later, guys, with me and Mix Flow, my friend. We're gonna live together, and we're gonna talk about the old self. And anybody, the website is gonna be open. So if people want to work with me, the website gonna be open next week. And people gonna have access to work with me, take class with me, all those things. And anybody have my IG, anyone, so anybody can contact me, anything, right? So guys, let's try to make it. Like December. Let's see what's gonna happen and how the action can react. Let's have fun. I think that's gonna happen, guys. The emotional bond will break. Yeah, with people, with places, so many things. So guys, I love you all, guys. That was a pleasure. And as I said, next week I'm gonna the website business is gonna be open and everybody get access to work with me and all those things. And I love you all, guys. Stay blessed and peace.